decided to go to Stingarees coming out in a 3-man front, maybe even a 4, and try to cheat a 5-man down to outnumber the guy. Hand it off to Braylon Stewart right straight up the middle. He's going to have a nice gain. Looks like he's going to have a gain of 9. It's going to bring up second down. See what happens. Old school term, smash mouth football. You got to love it. So going to bring up second down. They gave him a first down, so 1st and 10. Looks like McHenry back to pass. He's going to get it out to Brandon Hall. Brandon's going to have enough for another first down, and he's going to be out of bounds, and a great start for the Tiger offense. They're going to move. It's going to be Jaden Kelly going to send him in motion along with TJ, and it's going to be a false start on the Tigers, as it's going to be on number 47-yard line of the Stingarees. Going to fake the handoff and real estate, and now 2nd and long. McHenry back to pass. Going to hit it Rogers, and he just can't bring it in. And as he had McCullough for the Tigers as they go 5 wide. So McHenry back to pass, and he's got a man. Looks like he's going for. Looks like
Blake
he was intended for Blake Rogers, and it's going to be. Drive has stalled. Kick is away safely, and going to be inside the 5, down at the 4-yard line. And wow, what all the way, as you can see, there are 9 men in the box. Going to hand it off on the jet, and it's going to be. Looks like Beaver, as he's going to grab him and run out of bounds, try to create chaos in the backfield. Going to pitch it back. It's going to be number 22, as it's going to be, I'll get a name for you here. So 3 and out. This has kind of been their mojo all year long. And going to hand it off to Bell once again. Gets hit in the backfield, but you can tell by his size as he was able to lunge forward as Texas High is playing run all the way. Going to hand it off, fake the handoff to Bell. Derek's going to break through. Ian Cricht on the chase, and he is going to get to the quarterback. Quarterback's going to spin out of it once again. Great athletic play as Duran spins out of it, and going to bring up 1st and 10. They're a great team, and they're a running team, and that's going to milk the clock as well, which sets their defense up for a lot of success. Going to pitch it back to Bell once again, as he's going to be brought down right at the line of scrimmage and the 36-yard line, as they're going to send a man in motion, going to pitch it to him, and he's going to have room up the left side. They're going to pitch that to. They're going to hand it off to Bell once again, the workhorse, and looks like he's going to have enough for a first down, 1st and 10 for the Stingarees.
Good job by Childs to fight off the block. Slow down right now.
Yeah, it's like they've moved that one hole inside just like that. So going to hand it off to number 20 in that backfield. So here we go. 2nd down. And Derek Brown on the chase. And it looks like we got a flag on the play. Should be holding in the setup. So 2nd and long, back to pass is going to be Duran. Duran's going to hit his man. Going to get it out to, we'll get you a number. It's going to get it out to Cole McGarry. And 3rd down, and this is a key play for that defense on this drive. It looks like we have a timeout on the field. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and 13 on the play. Duran back to pass. He's got a man, and it's going to be in and out of the hands of the Texas High defender. It's going to be number 21. Welcome back, Craig, to the booth.
Hey, once you get Brian Bolt out of here, it opens up everything for us.
Great kick. And he's going to step out of bounds inside the 1-yard line. And that's out of bounds. And that's what we're going to say. Braylon's going to shift over as he's going to fake the handoff. McHenry back to pass. And it's dangerous pass there as he pump faked it. It looks like he's not realizing he threw the ball away in the end zone in an intentional grounding situation. As he's going to go deep right here, as he's got Gray, and it's going to be in and out of the hands as Coach Stanford is trying to get a call on, as we've got 6:09 left here in the first quarter, 5:09 left in the first quarter. McHenry back to pass, goes deep, and there's going to be a flag on the play as TJ Gray. As those linebackers are split there quite a bit. And here we go, right up the middle. There's a big hole right there by that down.
Had a big hole right there, but Aldrich Strobile again stepping.
And Coach Harrell is one of the best offensive coaches in the area, in my opinion, if not in the state. Hand it off to Braylon Stewart. He's going to try to get up the left side. So we've got, I think, every receiver off the bench in the game right now. McHenry back to pass. He's got a man going to hit Blake Rogers across on
the sticks moving.
Yeah, keep the sticks moving. You want to throw it deep, but keep the sticks moving. McHenry back to pass once again. Pump fakes, and he's got a man, but it's going to be just a little bit long back in the game. Going to go trips to the left, and McHenry's going to pull. He's going to pull it down, and he's got plenty of room. First down, going to cross midfield up to the 40-yard about earlier. So here we go. 1st and 10 for the Tigers at the Stingarees' 40-yard line as they got something going here. Going to hand it off to Stewart. Stewart's going to dance his way, but it's going to be to no avail as he's going to be brought down in the back. Braylon could have a big night as well. So going to fake the handoff. Going to get it out to the H-back. It's going to be Kelly. Kelly's going to be championship heavyweight fight tonight in early here in the game. So McHenry fakes the handoff. Going to get it to T.J. Gray.
And he's got gone.
Room. It's going to be the 10-5
could be gone. Touchdown
Tigers. What you think, Craig?
Hey, that's a good job right there. You got some great blocks on the outside by the other receivers. He made a move, and once he turned it on, it was.
And so here we go. Going to get it out on, looks like a little wide receiver screen to no avail as the pass was high. Apparently he's come back from injury as they thought he was out. Going to hand it off to Bell. Bell's going to go up the left side, and he's going to be balled up after a gain of 1. Brings up 5. The Flowers 5 is out there. Duran back to pass as he rolls out. He got a man deep. Is going to be short.
Oh!
And he is going to be in and out of the hands of the defender as Michael Thomas tried to. No, I'm teasing. Here we go. 1st and 10. Going to pass it back to Bell as he has been the go-to guy for their running game, and he's going to along with Craig Jenkins for the Stingarees. As Duran's going to fake the handoff, going to roll out, and pass was behind. Looks like number 50. 3rd down and long for the Stingarees. So going to go end around, and the Tigers read it really, really well. But it's going to have a nice gain as it's going to be Avery that get the ball in his hands. And 10 for the Stingarees.
Here we go.
And we got a flag on the plays. We've got a false start on the Stingarees, and team that's doing a great job as we've got up high cameras, we've got down low cameras. Duran back to pass as he's under pressure, and he had to throw that one, I think, a little earlier than what he expected. As it was at their own 21-yard line. McHenry going to hand it off to Braylon Stewart. Braylon's going to dance his way as he has been a patient runner all year long, and that offensive line trying to get behind him. And he's going to have a gain of T.J. Gray. Looks like they're going to split Jaden Kelly out. Back to pass, going to hit Brandon Hall on the quick slant as it's going to get out. Going to hand it off to Stewart. Stewart's going to take it right up the middle as he's going to have a gain of 3, and a lot in their defense. So, high snap. Bobble gets it out to Stewart. Stewart's going to make the best of it, and he's going to have enough for the 1st down. 1st and 10. Going to hand it off to Stewart once again, but he's going to be met in the backfield immediately. Gets back to the original line of right here. So it's going to be McHenry as he's going to fake the handoff. He's going to roll out. And it looks like he's going to keep it and be run out of bounds. So he's going to be pushed out of bounds by number 11. It's going to be number 11 for the Stingarees, Evan Tullis. I think he's already got a couple of tackles on the night. Number 11 does.
He's having a good.
So McHenry's going to roll out. He's going to throw it deep. He's got T.J. Gray, and there's that. And it's going to be a flag on the play as the defender never turned around. And T-City going to send a man in motion. Grayson McHenry back to pass. It looks like he's going to be flushed out of the pocket. And he's going to, looks like he might have a gain on the play. Going to be 3rd down on the play, 2nd down. Ball is tipped out the line of scrimmage. Ball was intended for Brandon Hall. And it looks like he hauled it in on the play.
and he was tackled by number 6, Cameron.
As McHenry's going to hand it off, it's going to be Braylon's a stop here as the Tigers are milking clock with 6.5 minutes left in the first half, leading 7-0. McHenry's going to pull it down again, and he's going to take it right straight up the middle. As McHenry back in at quarterback, going to hand it off to Stewart. Stewart's going to dance up the middle, have a gain of a couple on the play. Both sides of the stands are getting a little cool as it's kind of quiet. Looks like McHenry is going to look over the sidelines and get the play, as he's got Kelly out wide along with Blake Rogers. And McHenry back to pass. He's got a man, it's going to overthrow, and it's going to bring it 4th down as the pass was intended to win or go home. I mean, that's all you got. So play clock down to 2. And Blake Rogers, and you've got a false start on the play, so it's going to back him up 5 yards. And so it's going to make it a little bit longer field goal. Yeah. I think obviously it's going to be a pass, but I think the quick slant is what's worked. You got a receiver up top with space, but it looks like he's looking towards Gray. Back to pass. He's got a man right over the middle and just overthrows Blake Rogers. So it's going to go over to here in the second quarter. Duran in at quarterback. He's going to throw the ball out to, tried to get it to McGarry, and of it being close as they've been dominant all year long. That Texas High defense once again stepping up. Going to hand it off to Bell. Bell's going to be met in the backfield with Derek Brown. 3rd down and 10 as Duran back to pass as he's going deep, and it's going to be
intercepted by
Michael Thomas. And here we go.
I said when
in the first half. Going to hit Blake Rogers right over the middle. Blake's going to stay on his feet after taking a shot as he's going to be inside the 40 down at the 30. And if these are receivers, I think it's going to be them for the rest of the night. McHenry back to pass all kinds of time. He's got a man just underthrown as Rogers tried to haul it in, but in and out of the hands.
Looks like great coverage over the top by Caraway to break that ball up at the lap.
So I paid him $20 to send me that. But Braylon Stewart on the carry, going to bounce it outside, and he was one tackler away from it being a nice. So going to send Brandon Hall in motion, fake the jet, as it's going to set up the screen and going to get it out to 2:43 left here in the first half. And they got him to jump off sides. And so we're going to see if it's not before Coach Stanford called a timeout just at Jenkins as the Tigers have 4th and 1. Braylon Stewart in the backfield, going to hand it off to him. He's going to stray up the middle, but I don't know that he's going to have enough. Brayson McHenry keeps it. He faked me out. Touchdown, Tigers!
Brayson McHenry absolutely fooled Eric Aiken. He's looking at the line of scrimmage, and I'm pointing at the screen like, no, Brayson has it going around the outside.
Hey, didn't fake you out.
Not at all.
Because you that good.
Experience at the quarterback position. I was able to read that.
So going to hand it off to Stewart. He's going to pull it again. Did it again. And he's going to have enough for the first down. And he's going to be inside the 20-yard line, down at the 11. Thankful that he was able to come in and watch the Tigers a little bit. And going to fake the handoff. Going to hit Blake Rogers on the slant. Going to be inside the 10, down at the 6.
Once again, they go back to that same play, but it was a great tackle again by Cameron.
It's going to be 2nd down and short for the Tigers. Going to hand it off, fake it again as McHenry's going to keep it and dance around inside. And but he's going to be down. So here we go. 1st and goal for the Tigers. Minute left here in the first half as it's going to be Braylon Stewart on the carry. And he's going to have a loss of 1 to the entire half. As McHenry is going to get it to
great job and out.
As the play clock was down, and they're going to run the ball, going to hand it off to number 21, Green. Green's going to have a nice